a female housing unit. This is the place I do not, absolutely do not want y'all to enter. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. I'm a product of Black Village. Y'all ever hear about Black Village? You hear about Baintown? Okay, right in the middle of Baintown is Black Village. I'm a product of that. I've been here for the past 29 years. I choose to be different. Same things y'all were exposed to, I was also. Peer pressure, drugs, alcohol, money, gun, you name it. There's absolutely positively no reason for y'all to be going down that path with y'all going on. I'm gonna introduce you some of the inmates up here. I call them residents because they're only here for a while and they're passing through. This is one place I do not want y'all to pass through. Is that clear? Follow me. You don't want to roll out there? You can roll in here. Oh yeah, you can roll in here. And I know plenty of y'all don't answer your parents or your guardian. Yes, ma'am, but y'all answering me, right? You just meet me. Why? Because you know I stand for discipline. Okay? This is the dorms. We out. This is a dorm. We have a section for road people also. These are residents. One of the residents who got, how much years you got? 25 years. They've all been with a gang of girls. They decide they won't be battled on that road. Tell them what the deal is.
I don't know, man. That ain't making no sense. I come in when I'm 20. I'm 26 today. I leave my son, for me, it's 2 weeks, and be 10 this same month. It ain't make no sense disrespecting your mommy, your daddy, because they only gonna end up here. I get 25 years to life. And I still in this prison today trying to figure out how I can make it. How I can get out there to see my family. How I can raise my son all the times I miss and spend from him. That make no sense. Respect your mommy and your daddy. Your days can be long on this earth. Young people dead and every day we watching the news. And only by God's grace and mercy, He bring me in here to save me, because I could have been there too. Every night partying, fighting, checking up this one, that one. It ain't making no sense. I had to come to prison to realize that God had to change me. So that make no sense. Y'all still young. How old you is?
Speak up.
How old you is? You 12? You was a baby. You supposed to been home with your mommy, them, they loving you. That making no sense. How old you is? How old?
Speak up.
You 14?
Speak up.
Wow. My grandma laying up in the hospital with a heart problem right now. Not one day I could open up my mouth. As big as I is, with a child, I can't open up my mouth and disrespect my mom because she'll kick me down. That making no sense. Not at all. And you young, you 12. 12, you must have been in school right now. That making no sense. Y'all try to respect your parents. You see in the place to be. Self-block, y'all just in there. You gotta pass in a bucket, bathe in a bucket. You only bathing once a day in there. You only dumping twice a day. Nowadays you gotta eat and sleep when you passing. That making no sense. That making no sense at all. And friends is leave you right here or 6 feet under. Friends is leave all them friends out on the road. I only see my mommy on this gate. Only my mommy has come on this gate to do for me. I had millions of friends. Not one of them I see when I get charged. Not one. No day. No time. Only my mommy face I see. My sisters who are my big, I is the baby. I is my only youngest child. And I have older sisters. And when they used to talk, my nephew used to listen to. Now I have no choice but to listen. I put myself here. I don't have no one to blame but myself. But y'all gotta listen, God giving y'all a chance. You only 16, you only 12, baby. Y'all gotta listen. It ain't making no sense. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just don't like it. But we young and we living under the roof. We ain't woman and we ain't man. You have to take responsibilities and swallow it and say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Because it ain't making no sense. You come here, you can get too bad. You ain't no freedom. They gotta tell us when to wake up. You gotta tell us when to go outside. That ain't making no sense. We all home in the free world. Y'all have your freedom to do whatever y'all want to do. Respect your family and your mommy and your daddy that day. It ain't making no sense. This place, this ain't no place to be. Jail only can make you angry and frustrated. Y'all keep your freedom, yeah? That's the important thing, freedom. And don't disrespect your grandma no more.
We seem to remember our athletes when they make us proud at the finish line. Throw a Junkanoo parade when they return home, toss them a few dollars, and then forget about them until the next Members of the prestigious Fourth Estate should never sell themselves to any politician. Instead, keep their hands and noses clean in order to publish or broadcast the unadulterated truth. Well, that's how I see it anyway.
Read as I see it, exclusively at ZNNSBahamas.com. New articles premiere on Mondays at 9 a.m.
I don't know why they brought y'all there, but that could be something really bad if you end up here. I have 2 daughters, and I expect my oldest to set an example for my baby. It ain't working like that in a perfect world, but such is life. But you gotta do better for her. So when she fall off, you gotta pick up. And little sister, sometimes you gotta be strong enough to pick her up too when she fall off. Y'all ain't wanna end up here? I could tell you that I've been here 8 years. Y'all ain't want this. Tuna, mackerel, corned beef. Thank God for the hot water they're giving you now to bathe in, because it's cold water. So imagine 60-degree weather in the middle of the draft and getting up out your bed when you ain't feel like getting up. They telling you when to eat, sleep, drink, when to take your medication, how to talk, how to walk, how to dress. Certain things you could get, certain things you can't get. Y'all want that life for y'all? And little mama, you so tiny in the middle here. You 12? And this way you want to start off? And boyfriend, don't let them lead you astray. Neither I tell you, like I tell my girls. Beauty, brains, but you still gotta have respect, manners. These fellas only want, they can see you, they can laugh up in your face, they might give you some lunch money or something like that, and then they can talk with you afterwards.
Say that again, please.
And I got pregnant with my first daughter at 16. And I can promise you, our family is all you have. They used to set us off your back. If it wasn't for my mommy, I can't tell you where I would have been with that big belly at 16. Don't disrespect your parents, teachers, anybody in authority who trying to show you all better, because they only can carry y'all out if they see something good on the inside of y'all. And a lot of times they see it and you can't even see it in yourself. So mark my words, let this be your first experience, but let it be the last. I have 4 more years in you. I was in New York coming up on that free ride at 5. Because I promise I got ask permission to come and I got drop kick you myself. Because I looking at you from a mother's standpoint. Respect your parents, respect your teachers. And these officers around here, when y'all up here for you while y'all touring up here, respect them too, because you don't know where you gonna buck them in the free world. One of them might have to stop and help you. And you treat everybody with that same respect, because the Bible says you don't know, you could be entertaining angels. You don't know who have a blessing for you if you being disrespectful. And when old people wipe their mouth on you, sweetie, that's it. So hold your head.
Right. Good afternoon. My name is Matthias Silverine. I came to jail when I was 17 years old. Man and company. I got charged with murder. They dropped my time now, and the man saw they give me 12 years. Jail is not sweet. Listen to your parents. Y'all didn't want to come here. Cell block, no place to be. Stooling in a bucket, and you got to eat in a cell at the same time. That ain't making no sense. That's not hygiene at all. Try listen to your parents. Focus in school and behave. I wish I could do it all over again. Time and gone. Now I working in the kitchen. I just trying to do my time and get out of the jail so I can move on with my life. Focus on my education when I come out here. Do what I gotta do. Take care of my little sister. I leave my sister at the age of 12. My little sister is 17 now. My little sister is like, when I get locked up, it's like she gone astray. Because I ain't there for her. I was the only person who she could look up to. I go on Man and Company, get myself in a whole altercation. Charged me for murder. I wasn't the one who killed a girl, but I got charged. My parents are disappointed in me. All I gotta tell y'all is stay focused, hold y'all head. Oh Lord, I won't cry.
You love, okay? And from I start speaking you something about you connect with me. You love and you was a baby. This place ain't for none of us to be, and we don't want to see you young. Not only that, let me tell you something, baby girl, these boys, they mean you no good. And you see what they doing now, they killing females. You tiny. You can imagine someone taking advantage of you out there. Just the tip of the iceberg, this place, you know. And after that, ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing after that. You want your family have to bury you. You want them just gotta be looking at pictures and saying that was my baby girl. No, right? Let me tell you something. As a mommy, but you know your word. And trust me, I tell you, these older guys, they gonna play up with you. And then they girl them to their man woman. Who they taking care of and they only into you because you only want lunch money. You only want some tennis on one hairstyle. You worth more than that. But you have to know what inside you, baby girl. You make you proud, and when you make you proud of yourself, everybody gonna look at it and say, well, mother's sick, look at her. And trust me, they can talk, you know, because your past is following you. Whatever wrong you do, they gonna remember it, you know. But you see the same little sticky nose you get you hold your head and you cock that nose up in the air. And you say, better than my past. I know that I am worth. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful young girl. What's your last GPA was in school?
2.45.
And you're smart. You know, some people got scraped to get that. Hold your head, okay? And trust me, if you're feeling some type of way when you go there, you can call right back here to this jail and ask us. If you feel like nobody love you, remember we love you. Mary, I Spear, and this Katrina, okay? I can't remember my name again. I come against the spirit of discord in the home right now, dear God. In the name of Jesus. I come against it right now, dear God, and I ask that the spirits of anger and malice, anything that is not of you that dwells in that home where she lives, dear God, I speak against it. I bind it up and I send it back to the pits of hell. I loose your Holy Spirit over her and her family right now, dear God. And I ask that you continue to guide her path, walk with her, protect her, dear God. And know that she is loved. She is cared for. And we will continue to pray for her even in our absence, dear God. That's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I let y'all talk to young children who are involved in a gang out there. And you see what the years they're spending? 17, 20, 27 years. Don't think, oh, I'm too young to come to jail. That don't work no more. You could make jail now. We have a juvenile section. Okay? You can call up here anytime, ask to speak to Mrs. Fraser, the director, and I will speak with you. I have no problem with that. Okay? Please, take heed. You all have a blessed day. And prayer changes things. Persons might tell you about praying, but I know all y'all know y'all have a Father prayer. Any little prayer changes things. Okay? All right.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Is the Little Caesars Stuffed Crust Pizza. Get more pizza for less money. Only $12. It's a whole new level of pizza with cheese stuffed crust so spectacular that there's nothing left.
Pizza.
A delicious pepperoni pizza with the crust stuffed with lots of cheese and brushed with butter and garlic flavor and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese. Hot and ready Thursday to Saturday between 4 and 8 for only $12. Simply irresistible. And only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
This year, we were proud to introduce our theme, Under the Sea, and bring awareness to the importance of sustainable fishing and conservation of our amazing marine resources like lobster, the Nassau grouper, and conch. Moving forward every Boxing Day, the group will focus on a new cause as aligned with our key brand pillars and engaging an iconic Bahamian musician to create and perform a song to promote that cause.
Protecting the environment, right? 35 years as the mayor of the Bahamas.
I like y'all haircuts. That's what y'all looking for. That's what y'all deserve. That's what y'all need. Because you want to be like me? Listen to me good. Technically, my name is Angelo Brennan, but when I get sentenced to death, when I come through that gate, my name changed to 8526. You want a number? Each one of y'all want a number? Change your life. The thought for the day, think about it. Because what you're trying to do right now, you guys trying to impress and show off to your friends. Then, when you get locked up and charged and get convicted, what's gonna happen? Only mommy, only daddy? You know why? Because your friends turn your back on you. One time ago when I was young, I was just like you guys. Thought I was the baddest man in Nassau. I was a gang leader. It's way before your time. I thought I was uncontrollable, unstoppable. I do stealing, home invasion, we rape, rob, everything you could name. I tried to change my life, but I was using drugs, thinking I was in charge of drugs. But at the end of the day, the drugs told me to do something stupid. You know what I did stupid? I shot an innocent lady on a bus stop. Dead. Shot her daughter on the bus stop. Attempted murder. That's what you want? It makes sense to me because I was on drugs. It makes sense to me at that time because I was a bad man. But it don't make sense to me now because I'm just like a child like you. I might be a man in age, but look around you guys. Some of them might be younger than me, but then they have to say yes to them too. That's authority. We need to listen. We need to respect your authority. Respect your brothers. You all have the opportunity now to go to school and take up your education. Learn something in life, to be someone in life. Not to be a criminal. Not to have a name tag. Only thing deserve name tags is animal. That's you on it. I did my time on the street. Like I say, like you young man, and life of crime don't pay. When I was in school, I quit school just because I wanted to be like the guys on the block. And it got me where I am today. I was sentenced to death in 2004 for murder. 25 years for attempted murder. 3 years for firearm. Aiding and abetting, I get another 25 years. Think that sound good? It sound good, because I want you hearing me. You can imagine, you as a young man, you can't sleep at night. Someone can tell you when to get up. They can tell you when to sleep. They can tell you when to go to bed. They can tell you when to bed. And guess what the parts you're going to like? What you don't want to do in front of your parents. They can tell you when to take off your clothes and strip to get searched when you're doing foolishness in this place. If you want to live in a society and can, follow my footsteps. I'll be welcome to be your friend. Don't mind me, I'll just talk to you and friend you now. When you come and sell it to me, that's when the problem will start. When I tell you, give me your tennis, give me your shirt, give me your pants. You give me that sell. When your property come by taking your property, this is what y'all want? You want me to take your things? That's to prove how bad it can be. When you smile like you fight you and beat you up, that's what you want to do? You want to come here for this? Huh? Want me to come and take advantage of you every day? So I want y'all to take my foolish advice and think about it. You'll have plenty of time to think. You have places to go. You have people to meet. But if you decide to travel the road I travel in, welcome to Nassau. That's all I tell you when you reach. Welcome to Nassau, because we have enough space for you guys like you.
It ain't real, tell it real. It ain't real, tell it real.
I have been coming to this island since I was 12 years old. It didn't take me long to realize the rich history it has here. When I bought this island in 2018, I fulfilled a lifelong dream. The goal is not only to preserve the memories I made over those years, but to make new ones and to give others the opportunity to do the same. As we go through this process, it has become clear to me. We aren't just rebuilding an island, we're reviving a legend.
I don't know, but there's all kind of cars in the parking lot. You ain't even know where to park. Yeah, that's no parking. Look at this way. Like, he ain't getting nowhere to go. Don't park him. Just don't park him. Don't park him. Yeah, that's how they get. No, you can't park him on the gap spot. I ain't gonna be that long. I ain't gonna be that long. On the gap spot, boy, what's going on, dog? Well, I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way parking, bro. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bad, big bro. And he got a sticker inside that say this mod, though. We gotta move. This is a honey gas spot. That's what we gotta move. But we gotta move. Don't. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
Good afternoon to all. Okay, my son Maurice Pinder, like Pastor said, was in shock treatment. All of you are here are young men and women, and you have choices, okay? All of you are your own individual identity when, God made y'all. So you have choices. And I am sure you know right from wrong. Okay? This right here was my worst nightmare. And the hardest part for me was that when I left him that day, he was going to pick up his national insurance card, and he said he was coming right back. When he got locked up, they were supposed to come out the next day. They didn't. A few days later, they came out. And as I sat in my yard, and I want y'all to listen to this part because everybody knows that it happened on Jerome Avenue, right? The distance between Jerome Avenue and on top of the hill at Camp Road. As I was sitting in my yard, like I normally do, nice day, I heard each and every one of those shots. At first, the first three, I thought it was a tire, like a tire. And then the shots went on and on and on. And not knowing that those gunshots, my son would have gotten 9 of them. When they came to me and they said that I ran down there, I got a ride. When I was on the scene, they told me that he was not in the car. And I stood up there until they moved all 6 of those bodies, still not knowing that my son was in that car. Yellow tape was moved, bodies was moved, all the hearse left. Did not know. Until hours later, when they called me to confirm that he was actually in that car. Something that nobody wants to hear. The most devastating day of my life. And it took a large toll on me, to the point that you notice that I have his shirt, one of his shirts that he used to wear. I've never, from that night, the shirt has been with me wherever I go. Because I still, even though I know he's gone, it wasn't like we weren't close. I'm close with all my children. But I have to take this to give me comfort. I have to sleep with this. And I take it wherever I go, to church, away, to work, wherever, to the shop, wherever. I've never left this shirt anywhere, at no time. Y'all listening? Y'all hearing? This is not easy. To this day, I still would want him to walk through my door. I haven't been here for a while. I've not been where the site on Jerome, I have not driven past there ever since that happened. And that always used to be my shortcut, because I cannot handle it right now. It's heartbroken, it's sad, it's hurting, it's painful. Every day, every second. And he had a choice. He had choice. He could have, but the choices, some of the choices he made were not good. But you all are alive. And you thank God that you are alive. And things will come your way. But if it's not the right thing, what do you say? What do you do? Answer. Anybody? What do you do? And just say no. Just say no if it's not the right thing. And you have to be careful of the company you keep. If somebody wants you to do something bad, walk away. Because I'm sure none of your parents, if they are alive, would want to have to come and visit you. You as a young person supposed to bury your parents or your grandparents or whomever is your legal guardian. But we don't want to bury our children like this. So I encourage you to do the right thing. Whenever you are approached by something or someone who wants to do anything negative, just say no and walk away.
It ain't real, tell it real. It ain't real, tell it real.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.